So one of the key things that I do with clients that potentially, they've got a lot of things that are going on in their day-to-day life. They don't really potentially have all that motivation to get to the gym and stuff like that. But they've reached out, they're in that pain point, they want to make a change. One of the key things that we get them to do is to write down a 12-week goal. So it doesn't necessarily have to just be 1 or 2. Some people come aboard on the program, they have like 5, 10, some even people have more than that. One thing that I get them to do is write it down. A lot of people say, oh, can I write it on my phone? I'm like, no, it needs to be tangible. So we get them to actually pen and paper, sign it, date it, time it, and then I get them to stick it somewhere that they know that they're going to see it. So like for me, I do this personally. I have it on my fridge in my flat. So every time that I go into my kitchen, it's visible. So that's one thing that I get my clients to do, whether it be they're working at a desk, whether it be, when they get home or they're working from home, their goals are visible at all times. So like, whether that be losing 5 kilos, like 5 kilos in body weight, whether that be to achieve your first ever push-up, your first ever pull-up, being able to go and train 3 times a week, whether that be in a gym or at home. Having those goals visible is one of the key things to keep you motivated. It's so easy at the end of a long day to just think, oh, do you know what? I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow doesn't come, then it's a week, then it's a month, then it's a year. And before you know it, you're in exactly the same position that you were all that time ago when you first had this initial idea of, making that change. So, that would be one of the key things that I would recommend. And also like by checking in with people once a week during the time that they're on that program, it just holds them accountable, keeps them motivated. We look at the nutrition, we look at the training, and ultimately, if things aren't going right, okay, where do we need to make changes? Whether that be in their personal life, work life, or whatever it is, trying to adapt that training schedule in and around them is important, because if it doesn't fit into their lifestyle, then you just won't do it. Simple.